It is Wednesday, March 6th here at the West End Gun Club. It's 6:10 right now. I do not have the day off from work, so I'm not going to be here very long, but I wanted to sneak in a range session this morning before office hours start in order to retest or recheck my Vudoo 360. And if you were not aware, if you didn't catch it in a previous vlog episode, I did send this back to DI Precision. So DI Precision actually reached out to me and said, hey, would you like to send back your barreled action? We would like to make a modification to improve accuracy and reliability with various ammo. And I said, you know what, why not? Because I was actually going to reach out to them to look at my gun because it is not extracting live rounds once they're chambered. If I don't fire it, if I chamber a round, don't fire, and I try to extract it, it sticks. And so I said, you know what, let's go and do that. You guys can take a look at that while you have it. So I got it back. Don't know what modifications they did. All I know is they did make them, and they said, David Lott of DI Precision said he did look into the chamber a little bit. They were testing it, and it extracts, but once it gets dirty, it starts to stick, and they didn't want to do too much of that chamber because it could destroy accuracy, so they held it for a little bit longer to do more checks or whatever, and then I got it back on Monday. In any case, we're gonna go ahead and run through some ammo. I brought just a sampling of various lots of ammo, manufacturers and lots, just to run through them. We're gonna probably do some 10-round strings and then maybe just a couple of just kind of beater strings or break-in strings or whatever, just to see if there's any issues with the gun. But we're not gonna stick out here very long. Again, I gotta get to work, so let's just go ahead and run through this. I brought a box of various ammo that I have. I have this Center-X lot, which I only have like 3 or 4 boxes, not even bricks, boxes left of this stuff. This is a known good lot of Center-X that shoots great in my Vudoo Gen 1.2. So we'll load these up and break it in. We'll just not break it in, but warm it up with this. It's kind of cold out right now. I forgot my Kestrel because it's in my vinyl harness, and it's in my garage right now after the NRL Hunter Match that I shot this past weekend. And I keep my Kestrel on a pouch in my vinyl harness, and I usually keep it in my tripod organizer or my battle belt that I use for NRL 22. But I forgot to bring it today. It's gonna be pretty humid. It's supposed to rain later this afternoon. I actually need to get some hearing protection. So I know some people don't wear hearing protection with rimfire. They think it's not very loud. I think with long barrels is not too loud, but in my opinion, rimfire unsuppressed with an aggregate of shots can be pretty bad for your hearing. So that's why I like to wear hearing protection, even with rimfire. But if I were shooting suppressed rimfire, then of course I would not bother with hearing protection. All right. My glasses are fogging up a little bit. It's all right. Parallax sit here. We're good for 50. Oh, keep in mind I did remove my scope, so technically my zero might be off actually. So hopefully it's not off too much. It might be off by a couple tenths. Nope, dead on. Okay, not bad. A little up and down stringing on the first 4 rounds. It shot and then it went down and came back up. So probably just the barrel warming up. Wow, this slot is slower though. Average of 1027. That's really slow for this slot here. That was my last 10th round. Should be nothing in there. Yeah, it's hovering at 1033.6 with this old lot of Center-X, or older lot. This is, if you can see on the camera, this is the box before they came out with their new boxes, which I don't have a... This is like the newest boxes, but this is not Center-X, of course. But anyway, let's try... I don't know if I want to bother with Mida Plus because I don't even buy this stuff anymore, but let's try the long range then, Lapua long range. Long range did not shoot very well, and it was kind of all over the board, to be honest. It's a 9.4 SD, but the extreme spread was like 34. Let's try one more on this one. I don't know what was up with this one. Long range shot better in this gun before. This Lott, so actually shot very well at 50 yards, or 100 yards rather. Not 50, but 100 yards it shot really well. Okay. Huh. Yeah, this one's down to 6.1 SD with a 20.7 FPS and extreme spread, average of 1083.6. So the velocity's actually dropped. I think this was, no, this is correct. Actually, long range usually was shooting about the same as Center-X. Let's try this Eley, which this is the Lott 1022-06115, supposedly with a velocity of 1062. Eley box ammo, definitely not consistent with what's in reality. Oh, so this one's supposed to be 1062, but the average is 1079. Standard deviation is 7.7. String spread of 30. Let's start another string. I prefer to start strings. New string here. Okay, let's try another mag of that Eley, which I have right here. Whoa, why is it starting to go up and down?
I think the vertical is a lot of me because I'm just trying to control the rear of the stock, and so it does go up and down. Need to do a better job of this. I think that was the 10th one. Yep. Could be. Standard, yeah, average is 1078.8, so 1079. Standard deviation is 10.3. Extreme spread of 23.8. So, all right. Let's try one more box here. We're gonna go with this Eley Match. A different lot. This one is 1022. I don't know if you can't even see that. 1022 02145. Supposedly 1051 FPS. Oh, what the heck happened there? I'll have to look at the velocity setting. That shot went way high. Not way high, but higher than the group. All right, what do we got here? Average of 1090, which is faster than the box that's supposed to be faster. 6.4 SD, 2122 ES. But let's do one more string. I'll look at it on video. I'm pretty sure that that one shot that went high was a faster shot than the rest. Let's take a quick gander at the targets this morning. If you can read sideways, 11 and 6. These are the Center-X with this older lot. That's probably got this from maybe 2018, 2019, 2018, 2019 probably. Anyway, it shot okay. Pretty, you know, about average. Maybe an inch group, if not better. Or sorry, half an inch group, if not better. We can do semantics and take photos and do the measurements, but that's pretty good. It's not bad, not excellent, but it's not bad. As far as long range, which is number 7 and 8 here, it was mediocre. This one tightened up a little bit. That one's kind of all over the place. Not sure what's happening there. Now, super long range, on the other hand, shot pretty nice. Just the up and down right there. That's what opened it up, was the up and down, but that thing was shooting excellent here on number 9 here. Didn't bother to shoot another 10-round group because why bother if it shot that well the first time. So I shot this Eley Match here with the 1062 velocity. Shot pretty good, actually. If you want to argue this is actually shooting better than Center-X, and here, kind of threw that one right there, but not bad here. And no failures to fire like I was having previously. And then this other box of Eley Match shot these two groups, which weren't very good. And these were shooting faster than this one, so I don't think it likes this velocity node. However, this one, I'll have to look on video, but I'm almost positive this one was above, like the velocity of this shot here was about maybe 10 feet per second faster than the rest of the group. And then this one got this wide shot here I couldn't explain, but couple flyers in this lot of ammo, Eley Match. That's it for this morning. It's 7 o'clock. I need to roll out of here to get home before office hours. My office hours technically are 8 to 5, but I usually start my day normally at 7 because I get home from the gym like at 6:30 and then I start work at 7. Personally, you know, working remote from home. In any case, I got out here to do some testing, and it seems like the gun is shooting pretty well, if not the same as before. Just wanted to make sure everything's good. And shout out to DI Precision, David Lott over there, reaching out to me before I reached out to him and giving support on his barreled action and making some changes, whatever they were. I don't know what they are. I emailed him and asked him, hey, could he got the barreled action back? Just if you don't mind, just let me know what took place, just so I have an idea of, you know, what to talk about in terms of if anybody asks me about the stuff DI Precision does. In any case, I didn't test the live extraction of live rounds. I'll do that later. I just didn't have time today. I guess I could have just done it, but I really just wanted to run rounds to it, make sure it's still shooting, and it's shooting Eley. Both lots. One of them I had failures to fire because I don't know, the firing pin would strike and it seems kind of light, and I played around with the firing pin spring and the firing pin depth. But I've heard from various people that it could be a headspace issue, but it seems like DI Precision worked that out. Whatever they did, maybe they made a modification to the chamber. Who knows what they did? I did also notice that my bolt closure is not as hard as it used to be. It's like before, it can get really tight for no odd reason. But now it closes smoothly all the time, except with Lapua long range. I noticed that when I was shooting Lapua long range, it was feeling tight to close. So I'm not sure if that's a rim thickness issue on Lapua long range. Who knows? But DI Precision, barreled action is shooting great. The Vudoo 360 is shooting great. If not the same as before, it's shooting great. And hey, not much else to say here, but shout out again to DI Precision for their support here on their barreled actions that they sold me last year. Anyway, I'm going to roll out of here again. I got to get to work, so let's pack it up, call it a day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vlog.